Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome back to a new video with the audio working correctly. Hopefully, all right. I did not check, but it should be better now. I'm using my normal microphone now, so it should be good. I mean, all the videos of this morning, it was an absolute disgrace, and honestly, it was not great. Figuring out that the audio of all those videos was not good because it takes quite a lot of time to record and analyze all those videos. Doesn't matter. We're back to a new market update right now. We'll talk about Bitcoin. We'll talk about the altcoin market right now. But obviously, we will have to start off with the news that just came in 30 minutes ago, and that is that the Ripple SEC case has been closed. Although, so says Brett Garlinghouse. All right, because what we saw is this. All right, a post by Brett Garlinghouse saying, "This is it. The moment we've been waiting for. The SEC will drop its appeal. A resounding victory for Ripple. For crypto, in every way you look at it, the future is bright, let's build." So it seems like, even though I do not think we've actually received official confirmation from the SEC itself, so that is something we will still have to wait for, it seems like the case is over, and on that the price of XRP rallied, I think, a total of 10% now, so that's quite underwhelming. So the big question is, and we'll talk a little bit about Bitcoin and other altcoins in a moment, but the big question is well, will we still see a bigger move, yes or no? Because if you go back in time and you take a look at the other times that we actually had major news, for example, right here in 2023, but also I believe right here in July 2024, first of all, the volume was actually higher than it is right now. And second of all, we also rallied much higher. So now the case is actually over. Can we expect more or not? And that is a very difficult question to answer. I mean, I have to say, the last two times that we got major news from the Ripple SEC case, the initial reaction was much stronger. Now, it could be that the market is waiting for official confirmation from the SEC. And some extra details of the actual conclusion of this case. Is XRP now a commodity, which would mean that we're also going to get an ETF? Or just in general, what does this actually mean? So it could be that the market is still waiting for that, and that after that we can rally much higher, where the first target conservatively would still be the top of the range right here at 2.75 and 2.9. But I do have to be critical, and I do want you all to be prepared. Like I said, I mean, the move so far has been underwhelming. The volume is actually relatively low. The leverage is relatively high, as you can see. So if we do not get some more bullish momentum soon, and with soon I mean the next 3 hours, or at least the 3 hours after the SEC actually makes this public, this could be one big bull trap, all right? And it could be that whales have accumulated XRP much lower, and that they're just going to use this leverage buying to sell off their positions. So be aware of that. For now, I would still argue, especially since we are breaking above a significant key level right here, I would still think that once the US fully wakes up and we actually get some more information, we will at least rally into 2.75 and 2.9, and from there we'll see again. So that is what I think is most likely, but please be aware of all the different scenarios, right? And even though I thought ahead of this that the SEC case, or at least the conclusion of which, would cause more bullish momentum short term, that doesn't matter right now. Now we just have to be objective, we have to take a look at the price, and we have to protect our capital in the end. So that's what we'll see. I'll try to keep you updated on that as well. Maybe I'll make another XRP video this afternoon, but I will definitely be back with a XRP update in my live stream tonight during the FOMC meeting, because that is the main thing that's going on fundamentally for the entire market. All right, now we've seen some bullish momentum coming in for some coins, which we'll look at in a moment. Bitcoin is back at that main resistance level at 84,500. Look, whether Bitcoin is going to be able to break out or not, I mean, we've seen some strength over the course of today, and the volume for Bitcoin is up. The volume for Ethereum is up even more. Ethereum has actually broken out, which we'll look at in a moment. But breaking above 84,500 ahead of the FOMC, I think Bitcoin will remain stable, and that stability could bring us just above that level, especially if the S&P 500 also plays ball and gets a bullish retest here from the gap that we formed after opening. So that's definitely possible, but I wouldn't really trust anything until the FOMC is over and until we actually know what the Federal Reserve is going to do. So overall, I would just expect stability. Stability in this area between, let's say, 81,000 and 86,000. And within that area, we can have some small volatility spikes. So be aware of that, all right? If you're trading Bitcoin right now, which I would not recommend, especially not that we're at major resistance right now, ahead of a major fundamental event. But when you're trading it, just keep that in mind with your stop losses, that it can be quite volatile. But ultimately, I expect stability. And I expect real moves to kick in after FOMC. So that's either straight after, depending on what's being said, or the day after. But those are my thoughts on Bitcoin. Like I said, Ethereum has been quite strong over the course of today. Broke above that level at 2000, which was the main level we talked about yesterday. To me, even though this is also still very reliant on the outcome of the FOMC, to me this looks real. All right, we had a real bullish breakout with real volume coming in. You can actually see, or at least I can show you, that that we're reacting very, very well to imbalances. Like there was still an imbalance right here at 1985 back from the move the 10th of March, and you can actually see we broke above that, and we're holding that so far. And there's also a bit of an imbalance right here, but that's and we're holding that as well. So far, like I said, even though it is relatively dependent on the outcome of the FOMC, Ethereum actually looks good to hold this breakout, pull back a bit more, and head up towards 2100. So that's Bitcoin, that's XRP, that's Ethereum, that's fundamentals. Talking about some other altcoins, I had an alert coming in for Sui. I think Sui could be looking better here, but most of these are just the normal altcoins, and most of these will just follow Bitcoin. All right, so most of these I think will also, with some isolated altcoins here and there, probably will just follow Bitcoin. So that means that they will be volatile as well, but ultimately the market looks quite strong right now. So ultimately some bullish momentum into FOMC I see happening as well. But I'll keep you updated on that. I think that's what you need to know about the markets for now. So if you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. For now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.